Hey everyone, RJ here with CV Tech, and today I want to do an unboxing of the LG Premier Pro LTE. This is of course on Total Wireless as well as Straight Talk, and it works on the Verizon network as you can see right there. And this is a fairly new phone, so I wanted to pick it up and try it out and see if the phone is worth what they are selling it for price wise. So let's go ahead and open the flap up here, and you will see of course the phone and some specs. So it does run Android 7.1 Nougat, has a 5.3-inch display, battery talk time up to 14 hours, standby up to 8 days. It has 16 gigabytes of internal storage, 4.2 Bluetooth. It can support an SD card up to 2 terabyte, an 8 megapixel camera with a 5 megapixel front facing camera, and a 1.4 gigahertz quad core processor. Let's go ahead and remove the phone from the box. We'll go ahead and remove the top plastic piece here and take the phone out of the box here and put it to the side for a moment, and we'll just see what comes in the box. So of course you get your LG Premier Pro LTE book there, as well as a data cable, and I believe it is micro USB. Yes, micro USB. Does have an LG wall charger here. It does not say anything about fast charge, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. And of course here is your Total Wireless terms and conditions, and on the back here you do have all of your activation stuff like that, and it does come with a SIM removal tool there that's kind of stuck there, so we'll leave that there. We'll go ahead and put all this stuff away and we will look at the device. Okay y'all, so phone in hand, it feels really good. Got a really nice 5.3-inch display. Now turning the phone in the back here, you will see this really nasty smudgy look back here. That's where the IMEI sticker was at, and when I pulled it off, it left a lot of nasty residue from the tape, and I got it as clean as I could right now. So that right there is something there to take note of. Let's go ahead and look at the phone. Now in the front there it does say an 8 megapixel camera, 5 megapixel front and rear, auto shot, as well as real metal cover. And let's go ahead and pull off this front screen protector. And of course the screen here will be 720p HD. On top there is your camera and your receiver. On top of the device here you will get a microphone. On the left you got a really nice spaced volume rocker, as you can tell. On the bottom is micro USB charging, 3.5mm headset jack, as well as microphone there. And on the right we have nothing at all except for your SIM and SD card tray there. And on the back is your camera, your flash, and your power button. And I believe that's also a fingerprint scanner, and of course your rear speaker. So right away, just for the exterior of the phone, two negatives I see right now is the rear mounted speaker, and it would have been nice to see a front flash here on this device. So let's go ahead and power this phone on, and we'll get it all set up and everything. So we got LG there, life's good. So I'll get this thing set up and I'll come back. Okay, so the phone now being set up, first thing I want to make mention of here is the fact that it does not have a fingerprint scanner on the back. I thought it did, however it does not have one. I went through all the settings and there is no fingerprint scanner on this device, so I want to go ahead and give out a heads up there. Now upon unlocking the phone, the screen does look good. It is 720p. But LG phones with 720p displays do look pretty nice. So I'm just going to go around the phone a little bit here and bring down the drop down. You'll see all your typical stuff there that you have in all of these phones here for your drop down, like flashlight, battery saver, location, all the stuff right here that you can choose to have on your device. Now we'll go ahead and jump into the settings here for a little bit and look around. You'll see there's airplane mode, the Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth, the mobile data. You got call here for voicemail, call blocking and ignorable message, answer and end calls. More is incoming voice call pop-up, vibrate when call ends. You have gestures here as well. You can flip over your phone to silence an incoming call. Auto retry and all this stuff right here, call forward and call duration and all of that good stuff there. You have advanced calling here, that is for your HD voice, as you can see right there, so really nice to have that. You have tethering and more, so you got VPN, printing, and wireless emergency alerts. Now we'll go ahead and scroll down here to display, and you will see you have your typical stuff here that you see on all phones: display size, comfort view, your home touch buttons here. You can change your button combination where your back is on the right or vice versa, whatever you want it to be. You can change the color from white to black, and I always change it to the black because it looks better, kind of blends in more with the bezels on the bottom. You can also choose to hide home touch buttons if you so wish. Has the knock on, knock off. You can turn that on or off as well as screensaver. Now down here to the home screen, you can select home and app drawer or just home, so that's really nice there as well. Got your app drawer here, and there's just really not a lot on this device. You can look right here and see that you got tools here, so you got all this stuff right here that's really nice to have on a device. You got Facebook pre-installed, My Account Downloader, My Sites, and you have productivity, contacts, calendar, weather, stuff like that. So in all your Google apps there, music. It's got a gallery right here, which is always nice if you don't like Google Photos, which I personally don't. So let's go ahead and go back into the settings here and look at a few more things. You got lock screen here as well. You can choose if you want to use swipe, pattern, pin, password, or nothing at all. Wallpaper, you can choose the position of the clock if you want it to center or if you want it left. I kind of like the left clock. I just always have screen swipe effect, contact info for lost phones. So if you ever lose your phone on the lock screen, if you have a lock with a pattern, whatever, you can put in a contact information there in case somebody finds your phone and decides to turn it back in, which is really nice. You have your themes here, so you can choose from the LG theme or the high contrast theme, or you can download a lot more from the LG theme store, which is really nice. You have game in here as well, so you got game tools here, game graphics, which there's no games here on the phone, and you can have a break time, reduce brightness and performance whenever you leave the game running for more than 5 minutes. So a lot of this stuff in here. You got storage, you got 16 gigabytes of storage with 6.47 use. You got 9.53 available out of the box. You can add an SD card up to 2 terabyte, which is really nice. Battery and power saving mode here. You have battery percentage bar, battery saver, power saving exclusions. You can exclude apps from power saving features. Scroll down here to smart cleaning. Now I do like this feature here in phones where you can actually go in here and just optimize your phone without having to download a application to do it for you. It's all built into the phone. You got your about phone here, and this phone here is running Android 7.1.2 Nougat. So will this phone ever get Oreo? Since it's a track phone type or total wireless track phone, you'll probably never see an update on this device other than maybe a security patch, stuff like that. And it is running December 1st 2017 security patch. I'll take a quick look here into the dialer, and you have a really nice dialer here. You have messages, voicemail. We will go ahead and go into messages here because we do know that it's most likely going to be the LG keyboard, and right there it is. So there is your LG keyboard. You can also download third party, and I'm sure that the emojis for the LG keyboard are in here, and they are, so there's plenty to choose from, and there's a lot of stuff you can also do with those as well. Now I do want to say this. I was kind of amazed at the fact that this phone here, for the price point, and I will give you the price towards the end of the video of this device, that it does not come with a fingerprint scanner. I know that's not important to a lot of people, but it's very important to me and as well as a lot of other people. This phone does not even have any kind of, like facial recognition or face unlock like a lot of phones that you see today have. This phone does not have it. So I'm kind of disappointed to see that a phone that costs as much as this phone here does, locked down the total wireless, that does not really have a lot of features. I mean, this phone does run the 1.4 quad core 425 processor with 2 gigabytes of RAM and only 16 gigabytes of internal storage. So honestly, this phone here costs $109.99 at Walmart for this device, and you're basically just going to get just a normal regular LG device that's just pretty stock, pretty plain, and does not have a whole lot of features going for this device. Now we're going to the camera for a brief moment here. So we'll go into the settings here and see we have a 5 megapixel camera in the front. You can record in full 1080. You got HDR mode, timer, cheese shutter, selfie shot, and all of those as well. Now we'll go ahead and skip around to the rear camera here and look around. And this has an 8 megapixel camera and also record in full 1080 or in 720p. So there, of course, with LG cameras, there's just not a whole lot of effects, a lot of stuff. You can go in here and choose a couple of different effects here like mono, sepia, aqua, and stuff like that. We'll check the cameras out, do a camera test, all that kind of stuff there. But like I wanted to say, this phone right here, I mean, it does feel really nice in the hand. It's got a metal design. You know, the phone costs $109, and you're basically going to get just a regular, simple LG device. So that's just my little unboxing and detailed first look here of the LG Premier Pro LTE on Total Wireless and on Straight Talk. So if this was helpful and informative in any way, hit that like button. Any questions you may have, leave it below, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching.